Hi out there, guys, whatever. Ain't a whole lot going on today. It was kind of a do-nothing day, and that looks better. It's kind of a do-nothing day today. I was running errands. I did that video last night that, if you watched it, sorry about your bad luck. I did that inside with my camera, phone camera, this thing here, because it seemed to be clearer on everything I did, and I had all the lights in the basement on. It was pretty lit up, and I had it all. It looked good, and it looked in the screen to be real good. And then I went and reviewed it on my computer before I downloaded it into YouTube. Well, when it got onto YouTube, I don't think you could read a thing on there. So that was kind of a goofy whatnot. Anyhow, I'm going to start. I got this package in here. I doubt that you can see them. So while I'm jabbering, while I'm opening up my collets, I think that'll show it pretty good. Maybe I got to get back a little bit further. If you don't know what a collet is, I bought a bunch of these. It was like 40 different things that fit my mill, and they were only like $5 a piece. And some of them cost over $100 a piece. Well, these cost about 35, 40, 50 bucks, depending on how lucky the person gets at selling them. But it didn't have any of these collets, and what these collets do is they go down. If you're not familiar, I'm hoping that you're in there. They go down in there, and this is tapered to match this taper here, and then this pulls this thing down to where it tightens them up, and they're completely secure. Well, I got these but no collets when I bought that mill, and I'm going, well, that's kind of a waste to have all this. And so I watched around. Of course, now you can't get it out. There it came out. Anyhow, so I bought, I have 3 of these. I guess the others are over here. And I just thought that was a waste of time. So I bought 2 sets of these. Used. I don't need new ones. I'm not a good machinist or anything like that. So I didn't see the point in buying new ones. I have no idea what new ones would cost. It'd probably scare me. But I don't think I don't remember what I paid for these. Didn't matter much, but the guy packaged them really good, and I started opening them up. I said, well, maybe you guys would like to see them getting opened up. See, it's a C8 size, 17/32. This is a, I don't know what name this one is. I can't say that name. And this one here, I guess, is a 1/2 inch one. So I should probably write the sizes down. So 15/32. If I have a magic marker here, I'll write it on there. I got a crappy magic marker. Let me see if I got it better than crappy magic marker. No, we got to stick with crappy. Wore out. It's not crappy. There's nothing wrong with it. It just kind of wore out. I'll write the size on here. This one here is a 15/32. I don't know if I'll bring it through on all that. This is 1/2. I forget what this one was already. 17/32. This one here is a 13/16. I don't know where that is, but it's on the larger size. This one looks like another 1/2 inch. There might be some doubles in here. Yeah, that's another 1/2 inch. You know, that's a real common one, so it doesn't hurt to have some of the common size. But I found the easiest way to just open this up. Anyhow, I'm going to just open these and jabber at the same time. So that video last night, it didn't turn out at all good. Okay, and I know that. And thanks for not hammering me on that. Appreciate that. So I decided I would go down to the printing store down the street, which I've used them in the past. Well, the problem was it was kind of the long past. They weren't there anymore. I don't know what this size is. This is .438, but I need it in my size. So I went down there, and they were there. They were not there any longer. The place was there, but a whole different business went in, and they rent it from a couple guys I know, Johnny and Billy. It's there in Damascus, and I asked him, you know, where Dovetail Printing was, and he says COVID. They went out of business, retired at COVID, which they were my age. They qualified for retirement. So now I don't have my place to get that book copied. And I had 2 books, if you saw, so I want to get both of them copied for this guy that's interested in a sawmill. And so that's where I'm on that. So then, and the only reason I didn't go down there before is because it's 10 miles down the road. So what I was going to do is I decided I was going down to Jeffrey's today. I needed something that Jeffrey had. That was mine, but it was at Jeffrey's. So I needed to go down and get that. And I needed to take Jeffrey some wood that I had, which I think I got a short with that wood in it someplace. I don't know where it is. There's buku of these things, aren't there? So I loaded up, let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's 24. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not real good at math. But anyhow, this will get me through on these. Anyhow, so I need to drop some boards that I cut for Jeffrey a long time ago. Some wood that I cut for Jeffrey a long time ago, because he didn't have any furniture grade poplar, and it was on my carriage down, or on the logways down at the sawmill. We're done with that. I'm not going to measure these. Anyhow, so I went down there and I got that. Look at them all. They look good. I'll take you over there. I went down there and delivered that, and then I picked up something. There's 26 of them. And I don't remember what I paid for them. They were, if you want to find out what I paid for them, go into eBay. Go into eBay and look up 6, I forget what they are, 6C. So I think that's what they were. No, C8. C8 collets. And just find the cheapest ones in there in the sold department. You'll see what I paid for them. Because some of these were going for big money. And maybe with 3 of them I'll get another set. You know, I can't really see getting too many sets. The one size I wanted, well, these are some of the different size of what do you call it, mills that I got. This is, I don't know which mill I was milling that thing with, but somewhere this size should be here. That looks close. That looks close. It'd help if I had, I'm probably not even showing you. There it is. So that would go in there like that. I'm gonna have to put you guys back in the stand, O-matic, hand and all. Uh-oh, it didn't go in. Let me see. I think I can zoom you in a little bit. I'll have to remember to keep it in there. And I think, I don't know the order of sequence of putting these in, whether you got to put it there, put it in here, cut your hand. I bet that could work on your hand pretty good. And then you can do your mill work. Come on, get straight. There. Nope. Nope. I didn't wire brush this one, or maybe I did. I don't know. Might be doing something wrong here. Maybe it's not down in far enough. We'll try another one. This is the one I had, so I know this one's smooth. I ran that wire brush there on this one. There it goes. No, I guess it's starting to push down on there already. Seems to me it would have to get in there. Maybe you got to do it this way. This way. Somebody out there tell me the proper way of doing this. I guess it's whatever way you can get it to work. I don't know. Maybe you can only do ones that have ends on one piece. I don't know. But there's some of them I know that'll work. Anyhow, where I forget where I was. Anyhow, I know I was down at Jeffrey's, got the thing. So kind of loping along. I was going to come back and work on the wood boxes a little more because I got to get the pieces for the back here. I got to get, and I'm going to get some old crappy wood for the back. I put a poplar up here that I had just because I wanted to get together. I'll probably look for another poplar for here. As you saw before, that was just telephone pole slab wood. This one here was telephone pole good wood. This board here, you might be able to see it now. This thing was nasty. You can see all the nail holes in it all the way down. It didn't really make much difference for this. So anyhow, so I came home and I got a package in the mail. Besides that package, I got another package in the mail. It's my, there you go. Let me get back so you can read it all. Now I'll zoom it in so you can get the dates so you don't miss us. That's October 6th through 8. If all goes according to plan, myself and Mark, Eddie, ZZ, and Buzzsaw will all be there. Same spot, but I got some of my packaging from them today. It's quite involved. And I'll show you what else I got. It's in the back of my truck. I haven't unloaded it yet. While I was down there at Jeffrey's. We'll go up and take a look at, oh, the boss closed the door already. I forgot about that. If you leave the door open in the garage, the squirrels go in there and they just tear things up so bad. Even though I shot 38 this year, I think I forget when I started shooting them. I had to go back and review some videos. Look at the washout here. We've had some heavy rains, and we've got to clean the driveway off just about every day. I don't have any keys to the house. I got codes for everything. Of course, the lights aren't on in here, so you might not be able to see it. Let me run in here and turn some light on, because it's rather dark in here. One light, and I got another light over here. You guys are waiting to see what's in the back of my truck, aren't you? Got to keep you in suspension. Got another light over here. All right, here we go. Is this thing still widescreened? Yeah, a little bit. Look at that beast. Now this was a good blade, but what I've seen this happen to so many blades. This looks like a B. I'm not sure what size it is. Now it's pretty wore out because it's real thin in these areas here. But the shanks look really, really good. I might take them out and put some junk shanks in there. I'm going to take it, it's got to come apart and go up to the sandblaster. But the reason it was deadline, it had been sitting in a barn for 20 years. And can you see where it's set in the dirt? It's just rusted beyond I would want to use it. I don't think anybody would want to use it. So the bottom, I don't know, from over there, I don't know what that line on there come from. I don't know, from about a couple teeth beyond that line to all the way over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teeth in this thing were taken out. If they just put it in something, I mean, this tooth is just gone, and the pits here are just oh man, so deep that you just can't use it. It'd be dangerous to use. So I'm going to take all, maybe start working on it tomorrow. I'm going to take all the teeth, all the shanks out, take all the teeth out, and then send it up to the sandblaster, the same as we did, same as I did last year, and then paint it hammer tone. So we should have another saw design, and I think this one might be bigger than the other one. This is a 56, and it might be a cut down because it's running 56.5 inches across there, and usually a 56 is a 56. So kind of sad that it was sitting. I was watching another gentleman on YouTube today, and he was showing, it was a short, and he was showing a couple saw blades, and they were leaning up against a tree. Well, one was in a box, which is good if it doesn't hold water on the back side of the box, and the other one was laying in the dirt. And even in the barn, this come out of a barn that it was a dirt floor barn, and you know, you just 20 years, and that's what happens. You lost a, you know, to replace that blade now is going to cost you over $3,000 or $2,000 if you get a BH Payne. If you get a Simons, which I don't know what this one is yet, probably is a Simons. You know, my blade was 54 and ran me over 3,000. So anyhow, that's it. I can put the tailgate down. Does it get you a better look at it? That's a lot of saw blade there, isn't it? Now I gotta see if it fits in my saw blade holding thing to take it out there. So that about wraps it up for today. I better close the garage and close the door, or somebody will be barking at me. And I do wrong so right that I'll shut that light off later. Those are LEDs up there. They're not hurting Potomac Edison too bad. So that's what we got. We are Mark and I. If you don't know Mark, you got to know Mark. Go to Mark Galici, and he's Bus Motor Productions, and we will be together in the same, underneath the same tent if it's raining, and outside the same tent if it's not raining. And I'm sure he's going to bring a bunch of good stuff too. I'm looking at doing some kind of a giveaway up there, but I'm not too good at that kind of stuff. So I have the stuff to give away, but I don't know if I don't know quite how to do it. So don't forget, set your calendars. We hope to see you there. And see that thing? I wouldn't mind bringing that home. That'd be fun to play with, wouldn't it? Anyhow, I'm glad you came along. This is about it for tonight. I told you about, I know the video last night was crappy, and gave you that story. I got the story on, you got to see me open these little things up. I'm gonna sit there and probably play with them a little while today. I got to get this bench worked off so I can put that blade up here. And I think that's about a wrap. So thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and come on back. Bye-bye. Let's see, where am I at here?